Lord. It is the 7th of August. Rabbi Leivtt,
Weesh.
Nehemia.
Okay.
What we're doing tomorrow with Phil.
Nehemia.
Well, we did it yesterday, so I thought we were doing the Nehemia today. I don't care. Just tell me what you're doing.
Yeah, Nehemia. We're doing Nehemia. Yesterday we did Bava Metzia.
Right.
We did the Gemara yesterday.
Gotcha.
Is Mayor here or not?
Mayor's not here yet. Bezat Hashem. Okay, so we got up to on Yom Gimel. We got up to we were Messiah the Perik base. We were Messiah. So we have to say, hooray, a round of applause for Perik base.
Hey.
Hey, of Nehemia. Now we're up to Perik Gimel. Wow. So who would like to lead off the reading of the first pasuk of Perik Gimel and Sefer Nehemia? Okay, Roy, you want to start? Just gonna get my clothespin.
All right, we'll wait for you.
Okay. Okay, Vayakom Eliashiv.
All right. Aleph, Peret Gimel.
Owen.
Aleph. Vayakom Eliashiv, HaKohen, HaGadol, Ve'echoi, HaKohanim, Ve'yibnu, Es Sha'a, Hatzon, Hema, Kedushu, Ve'ya'amdu, Dal Sosov, La'ad, Migadol, Ma'a, Kedushu, Ad, Migdal, Hana'el. Then Eliashiv, the high priest, and his brothers, the priests, arose and built the sheep gate. They hallowed it and erected its doors, and until the Tower of the 100, they hallowed it until the Tower of Hananel. I've got here that the sheep gate was the name of the gate. Perhaps they brought in the sheep for sacrifices and other necessities through this gate. And they hallowed it. That gate was the sanctity of the city. Ralbug says they prepared it, that is, they built the walls on both sides of it and erected its doors. They prepared it by building the wall on one side until the Tower of the 100, and on the other side until the Tower of Hananel. Until the Tower of the 100, such was the name of the tower. The son of David explains that they built a wall as far as the Tower of the 100 and hallowed it, and from there until the Tower of Hananel. Tower of the 100. The kings of Judah built it to house a certain 100 men, says Ralbug. And that's all I have.
Okay, yeah, they have more here in the article with this matter of Kiddush. What's so we see in the pasuk they sanctified the the Shar Hatzon, and also the wall up to the tower of how do you pronounce this word? Hamea, Migdal Hamea, and also they were Makadish ad Migdal Hananel. What does that mean exactly? So they invested the gate with a special sanctity of the city of Yerushalayim, says Rashi, qualifying it as a place where several sanctified items may be eaten. Number one, Paris Meiser Sheni. These are peros that are grown in Eretz Yisrael, and after Meiser Rishon is removed for the Levi, that's a tenth of the remaining produce is taken. This tithe, known as Meiser Sheni, must be brought by its owner to Yerushalayim and eaten in Yerushalayim. And also the basar of the korbanos, kodshim kalim. You have kodshim kalim, you have kodshim. So kodshim kalim are meat of offerings that are of less level of kedusha, such as the korban toda, such as korban shlomim, and that basar was eaten anywhere within the confines of the city of Yerushalayim, as opposed to the basar, the kodshim could only be eaten within the over there in the area of the Beis Hamikdash. And so they say this kiddush that we're doing, that's been talking about over here in the pasuk, is not to be confused with that which was required for the use of the mizbeach in the Beis Hamikdash. That took place a number of years before, in the days of King Cyrus. The original settlers had brought korbanos on that mizbeach after they had established it on its foundations, like we saw in the Sefer Ezra. Okay, so now in regard to there's a note here about there's two opinions in regard to the sanctification of the city of Yerushalayim. It's a Gemara in Shavuos. One opinion is that this sanctification was done by Shlomo HaMelech, and it remained forever, even after the Churban of the first bias that Shlomo built, the Heichal and the whole Eir, and the people were exiled. But the Gemara says a klal, Kedusha Rishona, Kitcha Lashaita, V'Kitcha Lasid Lavo, which basically means that it was affected in its time, and that it was affected in its time is also Lasid Lavo, also for the future as well. And according to that, it was unnecessary in the times of Nehemia to do as another sanctification of Yerushalayim. But another opinion, the second opinion, is that Shlomo's original sanctification expired when Nebuchadnezzar destroyed the temple and the city and exiled the nation. Kedusha Rishona, Kitcha Lashaita, it was for its time. Lo Kitcha Lasid Lavo, it didn't extend after that. So according to that view, Nehemia also needed to re-sanctify the city. So what are we talking about? How do you re-sanctify Yerushalayim? So, so listen to this. They marched around the walls of Yerushalayim, and they offered two Thanksgiving offerings, Korban Toda, and according to both opinions, there was no apparent point in sanctifying the gates and the walls at the time of the construction. So then they ask a question. So how is this reconciled with Rashi's statement that the builders sanctified the sheep gate right now? I'm not sure why they're saying picking on Rashi. It seems like the pasuk itself says so. The pasuk says, "Yivnes shar hatzon hema kidshuhu." The pasuk says that they sanctified it. So in any case, Rimitrani explains that the kiddush of the shar, sanctification of the gate and the walls, right now, was to invest them with a sanctity particular to the temple. The gate was designated as temple property.
Excuse me, Rabbi Levitt. Meir is trying to get in.
Oh, okay. I see.
All right, he's letting you in. Okay, bye-bye.
Okay. Okay. Very interesting. The shar, if the shar was designated as official property that was shaykh to Beis Hamikdash, so therefore it has kedusha, and therefore, good morning, Mayor.
Good morning. Good morning. Sorry I'm late. I had computer problems.
Oh, so we are right now reading the notes about the sanctification of Yerushalayim, which is the right hand column of the on page 18.
Okay.
It's going on the first pasuk.
Okay.
And we're right now up to the Rimitrani.
Okay. I get my book. All right.
So the Rimitrani explains that the sanctification of the gate and the walls was to invest them with a sanctity particular to the temple. The gate was designated as temple property. Henceforth, it was sinful. It was an avera for anybody to get personal benefit from the temple, as it is it's a transgression to desecrate any temple property by turning it into secular use. This is known as the prohibition of Me'ilah. And according to that, we see that the Rimitrani holds that he goes according to the opinion that in the Gemara in Kedushin that even the homos of Yerushalayim were temple property. They were part and parcel of the Beis Hamikdash, and they have kedusha, and so therefore they're subject to me'ilah, just like a vessel that's used in the service by the Kohanim in the Beis Hamikdash. But there's another opinion that says that they were not. So we're discussing what it means over here when it says in the pasuk kidshuhu, and they sanctified it. The Ralbag says kidshuhu, they prepared it. They translate kidashtam is to prepare. Okay, from Rashi, they prepared both sides of the gate for the extension of the city wall. At one side, they extended it until the Tower of Hameah, and on the other, they extended it in the opposite direction until the Tower of Hananel. So according to that, I guess it didn't have the way he's explaining it doesn't sound like it had kedusha. They're rendering kidshu just means that they prepared it. Migdal Hameya, all the towers mentioned in this chapter were built into the city walls, says Rashi. Ralbag suggested the Tower of Hameya, literally 100, derived its name from the fact it was built and occupied by 100 well-known people during the period of Bayis Rishon. I think Roy mentioned that. Viad Migdal Hameya, Kitshuhu ad Migdal Hanania. So they sanctified it up to the Tower of Hameya and up to the Tower of Hanania. Who's calling me now? Oh, that's somebody else. He's not in the shir. Everybody who's shaykh to the shir is here. So, okay. Okay, so moving right along. So after erecting the doors of the Sharatzon, they built the wall up to Migdal Hameya, and then they were Makadish the wall as they had done to the Shar, and then they extended the wall further past the Tower of Hameya until it reached the Tower of Hananel. Okay. What else do we have here? The Malbim says that the Tower of Hameya and the Tower of Hanano stood north of the Sheep Gate along the eastern wall. However, the Ralbag places the Sharatzon between the Tower of Hameya and the Tower of Hananel. Okay. Wow. So these are no ordinary walls, no ordinary gates over here that we're talking about. They're according to one opinion, they have the kedusha of the Beis Hamikdash. They may not be. You'll ask, so what? How does somebody desecrate a wall? So you could probably think of ways that you could any use of that wall for purpose which is not necessary for the service of the Beis Hamikdash would constitute meila, and we have a whole Masechta, Maseches Meila, that certainly goes into all of these different questions of what constitutes inappropriate use of the temple property. Okay, so now we go to Pasuk Base. And we go to Phil to continue.
Base. Ba'al Yado Beno, and next to him was his son, Anshe Yericho, and the people of Yericho. Let's see. La'al Yado, and also on his side here we have Bana, that's his daughter, Zakor ben Imri. I guess that's the name.
Okay. Esther has to come here just to find something. I'll need her. Okay. Things out of here.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so we have a couple notes over here.
No, next one. That's a Bana. That Bana is not his son. That's a building. That's the Bano is they built, not
Banu.
the son of.
Al Yado Banu Anshe Yericho.
People who built something.
Al Yado Bana Zohor ben Imri.
And also that was Zakor ben Imri. These two people were involved in the building somehow.
Right. Right. Next to him, the men of Jericho built the wall, and next to him, Sahor, son of Imri, built. Okay. Oh, so that's the way they're translating out the Al Yado, next to him. That's according to Rashi. Okay. In other words, next to every one of the Kohanim building the sheep gate stood the men of Jericho, Anshe Jericho, and they were building their chelik as well. Rashi explains that the entire wall was built this way. Each group worked independently at the construction of its own section, next to the section of the previous group. So in this manner, the wall around the entire city, that's how it was finished. And Mitsudas translates near his Eliashiv's place next to the Sharatzon. The Anshe Yericho, they were the ones that built this chelik of the wall. According to the Malbim, the Anshe Yericho also built the section of the wall between the Migdal Hanmeah and rather Hananel and the Shar Dagim, otherwise known as the fish gate. Wow. Wonder why. We'll see why it's called the fish gate. That's going to be the next pasuk. Bonu, right? Bonu does not mean beno. There's beno, that means his son, and bonu means built. So Malbim says that this word bonu, built, refers to the complete reconstruction of a section of wall that had basically collapsed. Whereas if we're going to see the term behechazik, that they strengthened the wall, so that refers to strengthening a portion of the wall by closing its breaches. Okay, pasuk gimel. Pasuk gimel. We have Lu.
Gimel, page 18? No. Page 9,
Yes.
page 20? No, page 19. Page 19, Gimel. Oh, it is 18. 18, Gimel.
18, yeah.
Okay, V'es Sha'ar Hadagim Banu B'nei Hasna'a Hema Keruhu Vaya Midu Dal Sav Man Ulav Uva Richav. The children of Hasena built the fish gate. They roofed it and erected its doors, its locks, and behind its bars.
Asna'a.
So let's see. Number 3 comment. They roofed it. They constructed a shelter before the gate to protect from the elements those who sat there, according to the Ralbag. And its bars. The bars were placed behind the doors, stretching across the entire width to prevent their opening, according to Ralbag and Mitsudos.
Okay, pasuk Dalid, Mayor, please.
Okay, Dalid. Says V'al Yadam Chehazik Meremot Ben Uriah Ben Hakotz V'al Yadav Chehazik Mishulam Ben Berechia ben Meshizabel, Amyadam Chechazik Tzadok ben Ba'ana. Huh. Okay, so what was it? Pasuk 3.
Dalit.
Dalit, I read Dalit, sorry. Okay, so next to them, Merimoth, son of Uriah, son of Hakoz, reinforced the wall next to them. Meshulam, son of Barachiah, son of Meshezabal, reinforced next to them. And Tzadok, son of Ba'ana, reinforced. Okay, so 4 just has the Al Yadam next to them, next to the spot where the sons of Hassanah built. That's Matsudo. So it sounds like they continued the wall.
Sorry, what?
It sounds like they continued the wall after Hassanah,
Oh,
because it says next to, next to, next to. I mean, it doesn't say it here, but that's the conclusion I came to.
next to the spot where the sons of Hassanah built,
Right?
where the
break moment.
yeah. Interesting. They're really making a big thing out of this building of the walls and naming the people that built it. So it wasn't just like today. You have a wall to build, so you hire a kablan. He brings in Arabs, and they come in and But this was building the. This was not. This was something that was a covered to participate in this building. After all, Nehemia came to direct this work, and this was like we said that the walls, according to one opinion, have kedushas beis hamikdash. Okay, now we're going to go to pasuk Hey. Pasuk Hey, we go back to Roy.
Ba'al Yadom Hechezi Ku. I don't know what the word is because they're all together. What's the end of this? Hey, Ches, Zayin, Yud, Kuf, Vav. Hey, Taf, Kuf, Vav. And next to them, the Tikkunites repaired. Ba'al Yadam Hechzik Hatakoim, the Tikkunites. Va'adirehim lo havio sivarom va'avodas Adonahim. But their mighty men, as the Tikkunites' mighty men, did not bring their neck into the service of their Lord. So what's that about? The Tikkunites were called this because of their place, which was Tekoa. But their mighty men, the wealth of Tekoa, did not bring their neck. They did not assist in the service of the Holy One, blessed be He, to build the wall of the city, says Rashi. Ibn Ezra explains that they did not submit to the officer of their family appointed over them. And that's all I have for 5.
Oh, in other words, according to the Ibn Ezra, and also they bring over here the Ralbag, this that it says in the Pasuk, Lo heviu savarum, they didn't bring their neck literally, but avodas adonehim, in the service of their Lord. We just read, you just read Rashi. Rashi says, who is Adonehim, their Lord, referring to? It's referring to a Kodesh Baruch Hu, because we're talking here about to build the Homo Sa'ir, the walls of the city of of Yerushalayim. This is a holy task, and they're being mentioned over here as a how do you say, not in a complimentary way. The Ibn Ezra and the Ralbag, however, they understand that this word Adonehim, their Lord, does not refer to Hashem, but it refers to a family member, a taskmaster, who was appointed to supervise the construction work. And these people, the Tekoim, even though they were people of means, but they didn't assist. They didn't offer assistance to the command of their overseer in building the wall. And then we have the Malbim, actually. So far it sounds like we're mentioning them as a criticism. But according to the Malbim, this verse states quite the reverse. These Tekoim were very powerful, and they did in fact engage in the work, the avoda of the binyan of the Homo Sa'ir. Those Jews that lived in Eretz Israel before King Cyrus permitted the Jews to return to their homeland were under the jurisdiction of non-Jewish satraps, and these the Tekoim, they were among those people that were there from that time, and they were therefore obligated to follow the instructions of their master, who was not the one that the other ones were taking orders from, but the one that was the non-Jewish satraps that were there from before. So that's what the Malbim says over here. Okay. And then alternatively, the Tekoim followed the instruction of the Jewish taskmaster who was appointed over them. I guess the rank and file, the middle class, but the upper class of the Tekoim, the ones that were the rich ones, they did not. That's what the pasuk is talking about. That they did not accept the Jewish taskmaster over them, and they chose instead to construct a different section of the wall. Didn't want to take orders. They wanted to do the work that they wanted to do. That they were the ones that were appointing themselves to do that. The work of this second rich group of Tekoim is described in verse 27. We'll see. So it's not that they didn't participate at all, but they just they did somewhere else. Okay. All right, now Pasuk Vav.
Who's
Phil.
actually time already?
Oh, it's time. Okay, it's time already.
Oh boy! Wow.
Then
Time
the
flies.
Pasuk-
Oh boy! Wow.
Okay, everyone, have a great day.
All
Great
right.
day
Bye
to
bye.
Mayor
See you tomorrow.
Okay,
and to
everyone.
Phil and to
Good
Roy
luck.
and to
Okay, Shabbat.
Lou.
Bye, everybody. Thank you. Be well.
Okay.
Safe.
Good day.
Okay.
Also,
See you
we'll be here
later.
tomorrow if you want for Baba Metzia.
You
What
do.
time?
We don't do Baba Metzia on Friday because, you know, I don't know how you
Sorry, what time?
1:45.
Quarter
to 11.
11.
quarter to 11. Should try. I'll keep my headphones on. Hope I have to. Okay, take care with my Friday tasks.
Okay, so we'll see
God.
whoever's here. Whoever's here will you if you come, you'll be able to choose what to learn.
Sounds like an incentive.
That's your incentive.
Yeah, we usually different with the Ben Ismani. Okay, take care. I'll see. Take care. Be well.